Also, I'm on page 66 of Exodus, but I'm going to read the description of Exodus because this is all about God's promise. And my Bible is kind of good since this is the Life Application Study Bible, and it tells me about the descriptions. It tells me what all the names mean. And let me just read it to y'all. Have others made promises to you, or have you made promises to others? Promises are an important part of life. We often make promises to do things for people or to be places on time. Whether we keep those promises is another story. Yet, when others make promises to us, we expect them to keep their word. The book of Exodus is about God's promises to his people. We walk along with Moses and the same people of Israel as they make their escape from Egypt. We also experience the giving and receiving of God's rules for a living called the Ten Commandments. God kept his promise to deliver the Israelites from slavery, led them to a home of their own. Just as God was faithful to keep the promises that he made to Israel, he will keep every promise he has made to us. He promises to love us no matter what, to take care for and protect us, to help us overcome any temptation, to confront and teach us, and to make us a new creation. Basically, all that means God's promises. And about the Ten Commandments, he was continuing to make sure that y'all can live in his full creation. And he's providing for us, he's protecting for us, he's taking care of us, and he promises all of that he's going to do it, and he will always do it forever, because that's how much God loves us and that's how much God takes care of us. He promised the Israelites that I will deliver you out of Egypt. Even though it took 400 something years for God to deliver the Israelites, he had to pick someone that was good enough. He had to pick Moses because Moses was willing to deliver the Israelites out of Egypt. And also Joshua was part of that too, since he helped deliver the Israelites out of Egypt. Moses was God's servant that commanded the Israelites to do what they needed to do, that God had commanded them to do in the first place. And guess what the Israelites did? They trusted in God because God wanted to trust in them, but they also disobeyed him. One time God was trying to destroy them because they didn't listen to his commandments. They didn't listen to what he commanded, and they didn't listen. They were sinning and everything. But Moses was trying to tell God to not destroy the people because God already promised them that he was going to deliver them out of Egypt to the promised land, a land flowing with milk and honey, where no people can get whipped, no people can be bad. It's just a normal, peaceful place for the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And that's what God did. He delivered them, and God was proud when he delivered the Israelites out of Egypt because they were so happy. They were free. They were free from all the whip, all the misery, everything that had been there, everything that happened there. They are excited. They are very pleased, and God is very pleased for what has happened, because he wants to see his people happy, glad, and that's an important part of his promises. And it was in his own words. God's promises in his own words. And he promised you he was going to get you a girl. He promised you that he was going to make you go to church. He promised you that he's going to be there for you. He promised you that he is never going to abandon you, never forsaken you. He promised you every single aspect of your life and every single thing in your life, because that's how much God loves you. The promises that God has provided for you and that he has made, those are part of his entire love. Watch the full thing on Spotify right now in the link in my description.